90-90 external rotation of the hip with PAILS and rails. This is a great exercise to improve hip mobility, and I give this to a lot of my clients that have really tight hips. So what we're gonna do is get into a 90-90 position. So what you wanna aim for is the knee in line with the hip on the outside leg, and the leg in front of you, same thing, knee with the hip. You wanna make sure your shin bone and feet are not bent this way. You wanna have them out, so you have literally a 90 degree angle on both legs. What you're gonna do is you're gonna square off with your shoulders, and I want you to think of having your belly button in line with that front knee. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna lean forward and posteriorly rotate, tilt that pelvis, and I should feel already a deep stretch into that hip capsule as I lean forward. I don't wanna see people doing this. This is not doing anything. You wanna tilt that pelvis as much as possible. Now you're really gonna feel that stretch. What you're gonna do here, we're gonna hold it for a prescribed amount of time, usually around 2 minutes. You're gonna use your diaphragm and start breathing nice and slow. And as you're breathing, you wanna aim to get a little bit lower every single time. From there, we're gonna do our PAILS contraction, meaning we're gonna drive this knee and this ankle into the ground as hard as possible to develop that isometric contraction. So what I tell people, for about 10 to 15 seconds, you're gonna think of driving that knee and ankle into the ground like you wanna burn a hole into the gym floor. You're gonna do that and create tension, irradiate your entire body. And what I like to do with my hands is actually create fists and push them into the ground along with the knee and ankle to create more irradiation through the body. As we're driving for 10 to 15 seconds, you're gonna relax, and you're gonna get deeper into that stretch. From there, we're gonna do the rails contraction. So basically, we're gonna do the opposite of what we were just doing. Now what I'm gonna think of is aiming the knee and ankle off the ground. It's not gonna come off the ground, but you're gonna use all this stuff in this leg to drive it off the ground. You might look like this, the foot might just come off, but you're not gonna be moving anywhere. So that is the PAILS and rails contraction in the 90-90 hip external rotation stretch.